Okay, guys, let's say I'm generating a report inside of FRD and I want to make the columns look right, meaning width-wise. Well, there's a setup in the columns that I'll show you that'll help your report look better. What I've done is I've created a report here that basically has the columns all scrunched together. So what you'll note here is account ID and account description are all scrunched together. So I'm going to go back to the actual column and show you how this is set up, right? So let's go back to the report designer or report builder. So when I'm in the report builder, the thing that controls how the width of my columns are set up is the column layout. So right here I can click on column and that'll bring up the column layout. Now in the column layout, there's actually fields here that say the number of characters or the proportion of the width of the screen that particular column is going to get. Now, if you only had 2 fields on there, it would be the number of characters, but as you get to 20 fields, it starts to shrink the actual report to fit into the report, so it just uses them proportionately. So what I look here is my first column, account description, row name has 400 width. So I'm going to remove that row name and I'm just going to clean that out so I don't have that one large outlier row size in there. Row name is a combination of the account ID and the description, and in 617.1, which I'm looking at right now, we put both of those into their own field. So now you've got account ID and the description in its own field, which is nice because the report exports to Excel right. Now, the width of these fields, I'm going to make it proportionate with the others, 140, 140. So now all columns are the same width, right? So I'm going to go ahead and save that, and I'm going to close, and now I'm going to generate my report, and we can look at the results of the financial statement and see how that's changed. Now that you'll note, this might take a little playing with, but my account description is still shrinking or folding onto 2 lines. So I'm going to go back and increase the width of my account description until I get this perfect. So let me go back there and change that up. And I'm going to get there by just hitting the column designer, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to adjust that row format until I think it looks good. So I was looking at the account description that was a little rolled over. So I'm going to go into account description and make it 300, which means give it a little more than half or more than double the size of a normal column. I'm going to close out of there. I'm going to generate that report, and let's take a look at where it goes. Now, you'll note when I generate that report, it actually fits inside that column. So that's kind of cool. One other thing is you're going to say, well, but George, the justification is wrong. Well, so what we can do is we can go back into that column and we can look at the justification. So the justification as well as the control of the size is in there. So we're going to go alignment and we're going to go left justified, and we're going to go ahead and save that. We're going to close out of there. We're going to regenerate the report. And now let's take a look at perfection in action. Now, there was a little bit of almost not perfect. These 2 columns are running together, so I'm going to go back and increase the size of the account width a little bit so that they don't run together. But here you can see I've gotten all the accounts to one line, so that's kind of nice, and I should be good from that perspective. So anyway, that's a quick tour of how to change alignment left and right, and actually how to increase the size and change the size of the column widths. Hope that helped you. Thanks a lot. Bye.